Yo, we live and we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, here today bringing you the running back installment of my third and goal series here for week 3, talking running backs today. We gonna jump right into it. Y'all know I don't like to take up much of your time. Just 5 to 10 minutes is what I like to try to keep them. I know you got things to do with your day. We gonna get right into it. But before we do, be sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us every week and you knowing when the video drops. All right. Now let's get into it. Running backs this week. You seen them in the thumbnail. My absolute favorite running back play this week. I love him. We gonna dive right into it. And that guy is Jonathan Taylor going against the Tennessee Titans. Here's why. Listen, I told you it's early in the year. We wanna try to stick to what we know, what we've seen throughout the first 2 weeks, even though it's a small sample size. You don't want to try to guess and read too much into it like, oh, hey, this team is better than this. They supposed to be. Nah, just go with what you see. That's all we doing. Going with what we see. Going with what Vegas saying because they privy to more information than we are. They're better at this than we are. So that's how we want to try to keep it. So this matchup right here, what do we know? We know the Colts are probably going to be without Carson Wentz. Unless by some miracle he finds a way on the field. I don't think he plays, but if Wentz plays, I may be a little less bullish on Taylor, but I'm still going to like him either way. But definitely love him with the backup starting. Going against a Tennessee Titans team, right, that is not good on defense right now. They've been getting torched through the first 2 weeks. And it's not just pass, guys. If you just take their look at running backs against them and just their carries and production. They're giving up 4 yards per carry right now. That sounds like a team that wants to run the ball in the Indianapolis Colts, who's gonna more than likely have a backup, which should lend it to them even running the ball even maybe a little bit more. Going against a defense that's not very good, giving up 4.4 yards a carry. That sounds like first downs to me. That sounds like the chains moving, slowing the game down a little bit. And I think Jonathan Taylor can have a nice game moving the ball, especially if he gasses them for a couple of plays. That's going to only make him want to feed him more. So I like Jonathan Taylor. Plus the fact that I read an article today that he leads the league right now inside the 10 in touches inside the 10-yard line. And he's top in touches inside the 5 yard line. So even if they can't move the ball on the ground, they can move it through the air just a little bit and get it down in the red zone. They're gonna handle the ball, man. There's so many ways for him to be successful this week, and he has the touches. So I like Jonathan Taylor. Absolutely love him. My favorite running back play this week. All right. Next up, my second running back. Similar situation. Gonna pull him all the way up, man. Chris Carson from the Seattle Seahawks. Listen, very high total on this game. What do we know over here? We know the Minnesota defense is not that good. They've been getting roasted as well. And in the same way like with the Titans against the Colts. If you look at just the running back carries and the yardage they giving up, just two. I'm not talking about QB rushing and all that. Just the running backs versus this defense. The Minnesota Vikings are actually giving up 4.4 yards per carry. So in a high total game, you know they're going to move the ball. They want Carson to get some touches as well. The Seahawks, even though they're throwing the ball out, they want to be somewhat balanced and have some semblance of a running game. So Chris Carson is going to get his touches. And if they get to the goal line, he's going to get the touches away. Here's why I like backs like Chris Carson. A high-powered offense like Seattle who throws the ball deep, take deep shots with Lockett, Metcalf, and things of that nature. All of those are not going to go for touchdowns. You're going to have deep passes get pushed out at the 10, inside the red zone, down at the 2. And who who's gonna come in and vulture those touchdowns, similar to what he just did this past week. If you saw, he didn't have very many rushing yards, like 13 for like 45, something like that, but he had 2 touchdowns and still gave you a decent day. So even if he doesn't have success running the ball and they have success passing the ball, it's still an opportunity, another path for you to be successful with Chris Carson right here, man, and him vulturing touchdowns in the red zone. All right, like Chris Carson at my other running back player. All right, get you some exposure to him. And my third and final running back play, just keep it simple. I'm going to Austin Eckler. If you saw the QB video, you know I like Justin Herbert. You know I'm enamored with this Chiefs offense this week for fantasy wise. I'm sorry, this Chargers offense going against the Chiefs this week for fantasy purposes. All right, Austin Eckler, he's getting the goal line carries or carries in the red zone now. She just shown you this past week against the Cowboys. You can put the rest any rumors about him not getting work in the passing game as he saw 9 catches on 9 targets. I like this game. I love this environment. I like this Charger offense. It only makes sense to get some Austin Eckler in this matchup. All right, hey, that's gonna do it, man. My 3 running backs I like this week: Austin Eckler, Chris Carson, and my absolute favorite Jonathan Taylor, especially for GPPs. All right. Hey, if you watch this far and you haven't hit the subscribe button or hit the like button, man, what are you doing with your life right now? Go on and do that for your boy. Turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us. All right, we here all season. Can't wait. Basketball season right around the corner, man. We do a little bit of it all right? Y'all know my motto. Y'all green up, man. I see y'all tomorrow with the wide receivers video. Let's go.